It's quite an emotional day. Although I wasn't part of the settlement, I was around, but my papa was. He'd be thinking, oh, just keep going and just here, the street, another street, and faith in what you're doing, and just keep moving forward.
Well, firstly, obviously, it's a celebration of Te Atiawa, of us coming together as whānau to celebrate our collective ability to do great things, right? And that's really what this whare means to me. Te kotahitanga is just a vehicle of action for the iwi. One thing I'd like to do is really acknowledge our whānau from Ngāti Te Whiti, who helped us with naming of the whare, but also helped us with some of the design elements in the building. And so this is a product of the iwi coming together and the iwi putting our efforts together. So this is a real demonstration of what we as Māori, what we as Te Atiawa can do if we collectively work together on a single vision and make that happen.
So for a long time our iwi and hapu have been invisible in our own rohe, in our own tribal area, and so Ngāmotu House, it's a visual representation of us. It's a symbol and a sign to our community, to our city, that we're here, we belong here, we're a part of the community, and it's a way of re-establishing ourselves.
As an iwi member, it's good to see that, you know, we have a place in the city and a whare to come to now. I'm sure many of our whānau will be, you know, jumping in the office and utilising that space, so yeah, ka pai.
Of course, it's been the culmination of many hands, many minds, but I think where we've got to in terms of how Te Atiawa sets its footprint back in the city, what that means in terms of our connection with each other, how we express ourselves, I think, you know, is something we can be really proud of and being a key part to this community.
I don't think it's a coincidence that we are placed between Pukākā and Puke Ariki, which were two historic past sites for our whānau. And it's certainly my hope that our presence here can put a bit more of a positive spin on this place.
The key parts to what we see up on the facade here really speak to the intricate part of the bottom or border of a cloak. And so the metaphor or the symbolism of a cloak is that it not just provides protection and well-being for its wearer, but as a cloak that's made up of separate parts, recognising that Te Atiawa has its respective separate communities that exercise their own mana and their own rangatiratanga, but when collectivised together, becomes a really, really powerful symbol and agency for us to be able to, you know, manifest and give effect to our tribe's dreams and aspirations. We've also got a really, really strong history here in Taranaki. Our wahine has been very, very well known and proficient in weaving. So there's a historical connection and a customary connection, and of course, connection to our tupuna. And so in this case, we've tried to connect the cloak of Rongo Ueroa and the way in which she provides the basis and connection for us here in the community, but to each other around the mountain.
It's quite important that we can actually say this is our building, and yeah, it means a lot.
Well, it means the end of a journey, but also the beginning of another journey. The end of a journey as far as our settlement situation is concerned, but the beginning of a journey for the next generation.
The future of Te Atiawa is where we're strong in who we are, we're connected to one another, and we're thriving.
People will see this and they'll want to engage, they'll want to know more. And so hopefully that's what this provides.
I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of the team that worked on it, and I think, you know, as an iwi, this is a symbol of all of the other things that we can do together if we want to put our minds to it. So kia ora.